Thank you, guys. Thank you. It's Frank again. I know. I'm going to speak loudly because I heard it was tough to hear with all the background noise. So first of all, I apologize for that. We didn't actually think about that. So next time at the next Helium House, we won't do that. But I don't. So we're learning. So we'll try to figure this out as we go. So thank you for really being part of this journey. So I want to really thank all the hotspot hosts here, as well as those online watching. Thank you so much for believing in us from the very beginning. In case you didn't know, guys, especially people that are starting your own business, like it was hard selling hotspots. I think on day one, internally, we were taking bets. Like, how many hotspots do you think we'll sell? Gosh, we're so cool. Thousands, right? I think Mark Phillips, I think he said, oh, we're going to sell 1,000. And I was like, oh, we're going to sell like 10,000. I think we literally sold 150, maybe less. That was on day one. And so you can imagine, like, with the expectation and build up, like over a year and a half of just building the tech. And then when you launch the store, you sell like 150. We were kind of disappointed, but thank God for you guys, all of you in the community, for believing in us. Because certainly in the beginning, more people didn't believe us than those that did. And I get it, being empathetic, like you got to be skeptical. It's not always obvious what this new technology could do. And of course, you're surrounded by just a lot of noise and a lot of people trying to scam you or trick you. And so it was hard to break through that noise. But with the community's help, we were able to do that. And I think today, I want to make sure for those that are newer to the ecosystem, you understand where we're coming from. You understand the purpose. Amir provided that context, which I hope is helpful for all of you. You also heard from a lot of the IoT makers, manufacturers, our partners out there like Moso Labs, innovating on the 5G side. We've got some partners that were with us from the beginning, from Rack Wireless, Bobcat, and sensor manufacturers like Seed, and other partners out there building really cool technology that's adjacent to what we do, like HiveMapper, Demo, that leverages the network, but also adds tremendous value with what they're trying to provide. So I would just say, like, as you think about your business and as you think about how you can leverage this massive network that's now, 180 countries, 70,000 plus cities, really think about how you can add value and what you could do to build a network. And in the early days, it's hard. And trying to sell it online is hard. You're going to have to learn what you need to do, who your target customers are, and how to get there. But don't be afraid. You can do it. Because we didn't know what was going to happen, for sure. I wish I could say we planned it all out. This is exactly as we had planned it, but it certainly isn't. And so I would say the IoT side is growing. It's going to continue to grow. We're really excited for it. And we're lucky to have partners. I mentioned new partners like Senate, who was up here, who I think they're a perfect complement to what we do. We've created a massive network for a company like Senate to leverage, and that's huge. And there's literally hundreds of others like Senate that can use the Helium network as well as an extension of their own mission. And so I think that's really where we feel very comfortable as a group that started this Helium network technology, with your help building the network, and now with your help really building out the usage and ecosystem. That's crucial. And that's something that Amir and I and the rest of the team at Nova Labs now, we've been really thinking about, is how do you get that usage up? How do you get the data credits going? How do you get, not like thousands of sensors, but how do you get usage in the form of millions of devices? And that's why 5G, cellular, LTE is so attractive to us. Because we believe if we can get millions of users to use their phones on top of the Helium network, that creates a massive usage of data credits that's burning HNT. And that, to us, is part of that key. Not just build a 5G network, but getting users to use it simultaneously. So that's the move forward plan, guys. And that's where the value comes, and that's, I think, how we all create more value to the entire ecosystem. So the takeaway for you guys, right, is definitely vote on the Solana HIP 70 issue. So vote on that proposal. It's up to you. It's in your hands. So don't forget to vote those online. Heliumvote.com. That's number one. Number two, if you are a believer in what we do and you want to try the actual cell phone subscription piece, go to Helium, go to hellohelium.com. hellohelium.com, read through the stuff, sign up for the wait list, be one of the first to really test it out with us. We're definitely going to look for alpha and beta users for that. And the key in that, when you get into the realm of phone usage, like customer experience, no downtime, when you need that phone in case of an emergency, it's got to work. So we're not dealing with just IoT sensors, we're dealing with people's lives. So for us, that user experience is super important, and that partnership with T-Mobile is super important for us. We need to have support from a macro network, and that's where that comes in. So definitely vote, HIP 70, check out hellohelium.com, sign up if you want to join the journey with us, help us build the network as well as use the network. And the last thing is, the party's not over. We're going to a bar called Jungle Bird. Jungle Bird? Yeah? Jungle Bird. It's on like West 18th Street, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Somewhere around here. It's within a block. So head to Jungle Bird, free drinks, live music at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Don't go now. Go at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. And I blanked. What else am I supposed to say? That it? Cut me off? Thank you. I'm getting cut off. Thank you very much, guys.